No.
She's basic.
Boop.
Oh.
Boop. That's the noise it makes.
And then
Where'd you go?
out. Yeah.
Ow.
Because if you do that, I'll be wrong.
Okay.
The dishes.
I know I gotta that pack.
Okay.
Oh, and I have plus 20. I'm remembering.
Good job, baby.
Okay, thanks.
Or I can use it.
Oh, I barely made it.
No, that's the crit.
Well, I
Oh my gosh,
for
it
me to just
Yeah, she goes.
But also, I still make it.
I always crit on the weird little things.
I know.
Just you wait. We're gonna crit on.
All right.
And then, yeah.
And now your turn.
Yeah, we're both just gonna shoot at the dishes.
Both fire.
And
Yeah.
which one did you get in?
I got in the one that you didn't get in.
I got. Okay.
All right, I got in the both.
All right, I get to roll on
You're
dice.
in last cannons, aren't you?
There's
No.
no last cannon.
I thought
You're mistaken.
Yeah.
There's an auto
I hit it.
cannon and a heavy bolt.
It's a good thing I'm in the auto cannon because I didn't pass by a lot. I got 1 degree of success. But it's still 40, 10 plus 5.
40, 10. That's so high.
That was a pretty good roll.
40,
14, 20, 22. I did 27 with a gun.
All right, so yeah,
That's very
you're like shooting machinery.
Yeah.
I'll just shoot the same thing he shot, just to see if I can help
auto-
him out a little bit.
Autocannons are like 50 No, autocannons are like... Yeah, they're 50 caliber.
40.
Roundabout.
So that is, where's my ballistic
shoot.
skill? 47. That's
Did you
3
go all
degrees
out?
of success.
'Cause it's
Bolter.
full
Oh,
out.
and then I did my other thing too.
No, it's full out.
So I did full. Do I add those together?
Wait, you can't do your other thing in
Yeah,
full
because
auto.
full auto takes a full
Oh,
action.
right.
But still, 3
Oh,
degrees
yeah.
is 3 hits with 2d10s.
Oh my gosh, really?
And it's explosive damage.
Wow.
If it's heavy bolter.
Yeah.
I imagine if we were to put this in the real world perspective, auto cannon would be like on the A10 Warhog, the Vulcan cannon, and then a heavy bolter would be like
An MK12.
Which thing?
it'd be like
It'd be disgusting.
Which town did
like
to do
you know the
2
spoofy
shots?
gunships. There's like
Yeah.
2 shots with 2
that's
separate
what
guns.
I imagine.
So
Full
10.
one attack.
Yeah, you're like tap 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 tap, and like it's like going through multiples on the dishes.
Yeah.
can still do
gonna
the
roll
2
damage right here.
weapon wielding to shoot the other. You should
No, it's fine.
All right, good.
That's
Um,
shot's nice.
Yeah, and you see Alvis turn and look at you, and he looks at the other dishes and turns back to the controls.
We've,
How close is
we've
he?
annoyed him.
How close is he to us?
He's within 60 meters.
Dude, on the computer he's at?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it buzz out.
Yes, turn off his computer.
Yeah. What is that called?
So, tech.
Oh, it's
knock or
called
something like that.
Haywire.
Yeah.
Yeah. That technical knock was a good thing.
That's the one for the weapons to
Mm.
make it work. And yeah, that does the opposite of what we want.
Let me look something up for that.
I don't know why he wants this machine, but all I know is
I'm shutting it
want
off,
it.
dude. I was just gonna force barrage all his machinery, but we might want to look at it later.
that's smart.
Oh, telepathy, how you are useless at range distances.
It's like, come closer.
Can you just please come over here? I want to scare you. I'm going to poke you with my knife.
I want to poke you with my knife. Yucky.
What do you have to roll for?
It's just... What is it? Just a 10. But I don't know... Oh, there is overbleed. Okay, I'm going to roll all the dice then.
Do it and
always my
get
favorite
perils
moment.
of the warp. Everybody.
Yeah, buddy. Let's do it.
No.
But a pretty good roll still.
Yeah. 6, 12. Do I re-roll a 10 on this?
I don't think we get register.
22, 23,
25.
30.
Wait.
He gets
I get
pluses
plus
up in
7.
Right, 22, 25. Plus
22,
7.
25.
Oh yeah, you have 32 then.
Oh, yeah. 32.
Super
And
pass.
plus 33. So that's 3 degrees. So if it's, if I nail that sucker.
So what does it do? Does it just shut it down?
It like makes it like if it was like a video,
Thanks.
it would just let me look it up again, but I just know it just doesn't work for as long as it's sustains the power.
What power is this?
Haywire.
It's called Haywire.
Is it not?
It's not in the book. We picked it from online.
How's
Is
the
it in
new
the
work?
Disciple of the Dark Gods one?
I think we found it on the
Fine.
because for
Do
my
you have it?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
They restart. They
I don't know.
I do think I read.
Hey, calm down.
coordinator. And then institute coordinator. Let's not have to go to institute.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
What? I think it's fine.
I don't have a colony. I'm pretty good at avoiding colonies. Like, I don't even do anything. People.
Oh
just
yeah,
like
it causes
to do
electronic
We'll just think
devices
that,
to
like,
malfunction. Is
they're
what it
always
says. he needs.
Oh, wait.
He needs it. Oh, it's in the Radicals Handbook. That's what it is. Page 149.
Yeah, it
It's
actually
staring at
has
the
a
wall.
Haywire 3 effect.
I don't know if that's the same thing because I found one that was a Haywire weapon.
Oh.
That's sparing.
It was sparing me. It was sparing me.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go.
Ew.
All right. We
It
can.
says causes electronic devices to malfunction for as long as the power is sustained.
What's his face?
What did you do?
But what happens if it was causing like you like shut down the power couplings?
You
Causes an
all right,
overload
so yeah,
that
you
blows
see
up the
sparks
entire
come
area.
from this,
I have
and
points for it.
you see Alvis go like this, and then he like turns around and looks at the ship, and he looks at the satellites, and you can see them all like kind of going back to base positions, the ones that aren't destroyed, and he rushes to one of the sides of the glass and looks, and like you see the power leave the facility.
Good.
And it like shuts down, and it's like not a good shutdown, so stuff is like sparking, and there's like a fire
It's
now.
like yanking the USB out.
Yeah.
Ooh, you
Yeah.
don't let it do the thing.
No,
And
no,
you see the flames that you shot out link, and they start to arc across some of the walls, and there's different little powers like zzz, zzz, like arcing across, but stuff's failing, like it's on its way out.
Oh, this is good news.
And you guys are just like right in the
Let's
middle of a
just blow
grenade.
You should
Mm.
leave.
Yeah, we're surrounded by demons, but I'll
Go out the other way. Because they're coming this way,
There's
you
like
go that way.
5
Oh, it's not that perilous. It's just like 1,000 watts.
Oh, that's like a,
I thought you were talking about the number of demons.
that what
I
it
was
is?
Like, you described it as
No,
a
it's
lot.
not.
it's like megawatts.
Yeah, megawatts.
Are they just coming from one direction?
Barely
I'd
enough.
imagine they're
1,000
coming
watts is
through
like
all the doors.
tiny battery.
It's like shaking the light.
I
Like
They're coming from the direction of the barge.
Okay, just one direction.
Yeah, but
You know.
keep going.
mean, I call this a win.
I'm gonna shoot at Alvis because he's up against the
You have
glass.
to, don't you have to
Can I also shoot at Alvis? Because I want to do something.
Can I teleport up to Alvis? Because I want to do something more.
I'm just gonna watch my friends kill.
Wait.
He
Uh,
well, so Alvis gets his turn.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he turns and says something to Helena.
Oh no.
And then he looks at you all,
The nightmare.
and he points up and goes like that.
gosh.
Can
What do
look
I
up and
see?
And do perception test.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Sure.
I
Yes.
barely passed.
No, you're
I
inside.
can't see it. I did
You
roll
shove it.
I roll really well.
Yeah, that would have been nice
I
later.
Passed.
wait,
You
no,
passed?
this is a 6. I didn't pass.
Okay, you don't pass.
Mm-mm.
So you notice it because you've got like the little ballisticy eyes.
They want to kill him so bad.
Yeah.
The flux, which you know about, the flux is that permanent storm
Yeah.
in the sky. At least in this area, like it's just dissipating, and you've never seen the flux not be there.
Oh.
And it's night now, and you actually just see the great rift in the sky above,
Oh.
and it's like kind of purpley in the cockpit. and then Alvis turns and walks to Helena, and they both jump down an orange door, and he goes,
Do we
They
get a
jump
chance
down
to
in
shoot
front of
at
me.
them before they do that?
Son of a
Hey, they're going down and you guys are down.
I'm
no.
just gonna keep watching.
They
this
teleported.
guy. Just
Yeah, they went down
They
the.
went through Helena's
Oh.
little door.
her portal door.
Freaking
'Cause it's
Helena, her little
Man.
kitchen door.
I was sure I had.
another vision comes to you
Great.
Oh no.
as you're standing there, because like the purple kind of catches your eyes, and like you look up, and you look down, and actually do a Forbidden Lore warp test, because I know you got it.
I sure do. I think I have it plus 10. What am I looking for? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I passed that shiz by a lot.
Cool. Now do a common lore Anvil test, which I think I did give everybody, because you've been on Anvil forever.
Okay.
It would actually be Scholastic Lore too.
Yeah, I guess
I
most people.
don't have
Page point.
Oh, it's plus 20. Sorry.
Yeah, I rolled like a 90. There we go, 20. That's
Okay,
better.
cool. You're like putting some pieces together in your head, and you remember the curfew. Everybody had issues with the curfew,
Mhm.
and you know the warp, and you know how it is, and you know the Eye of Terror, and this Great Rift is bad, and you know about like basically a lot of planets have curfews now, so that people don't go outside at night, so that they don't like gaze into the Great Rift, and that there was a chance that the Flux was actually here to like block the Great Rift. And you know that on planets where the Great Rift is very visible, the number of psychers is like shooting through the roof. And mutations are also going up. So anyway, as you're gazing at this, you think back to your vision of the Astronomicon, and you know that doom still lingers. But you see the city stretch out before you, and your consciousness flies across rooftops and spires and across war zones, and over a great scar in the earth that has thousands and thousands of bridges crossing it at various heights and depths. And then you see a tower, and there is someone else staring at the stars with a staff, who is pale and withered. And while they're staring up, they pause and then look at you, and you're back. And you know where the Astronomicon, or you know where the Astropath is.
Boom. Good news, everyone. I found the Astropath.
What's the bad news?
You know, I don't really know if it's bad for this planet.
Well, okay, I said you don't know where the Astropath is, but you know the Astropath's alive, is what I meant to say. Because you don't know the sun's present. Anyway.
Right. I know the Astropath's alive, and now if we get close-ish to him, I can sense presence.
Oh, okay. I was like, he saw the general area he was in.
Well, okay, yeah, you know like a direction.
And, the direction is south.
That says maybe there's more information in that barge.
Yeah, let's go. The demon barge.
Yeah, the demon barge.
How are things going up there?
We could probably use some
Oh, you're still
explosives.
flying.
I can hear him.
Well, yeah, you're still flying though.
I know I'm still flying.
Let's just fly
Hey.
to the barge.
How has this, the Eye of Terror being visible, affected all the demon hosts?
Nothing visible.
Okay, good. And there's still a bunch of them just hanging around.
Yeah, how many were marching? Oh, yeah, just 3 more come out.
Just 3 more?
Yeah.
Alright.
We cause a cataclysmic activity.
That is, yeah. So you see 3 demon hosts marching towards you and him.
You guys got this, or do you want us to help?
So there's just 3 right now?
Just 3.
Okay. I can burn them and he can teleport and take care of the rest.
That's a pretty sweet technique.
Burn them.
It's a literal.
Okay. Yeah. So you step out and just
Oh.
and all 3 die, and they all fall off the side.
Goodbye.
They run off the side.
I get a bit closer to the entrance, but I'm a bit
Thaddeus
aware.
is like, do we want to explore this thing? What do we want to do?
Let's go in there. We need information about the astropath, and we should probably not leave demon hosts lying around. Right, Grey Knight?
Now maybe do you
Honestly,
see next to us?
Honestly, the Grey Knight in me kind of just wants to like blow up the night and have it blow up this entire thing.
And split the... Although the place is shut down, so it won't do that anymore.
I feel like
Not the no.
Grey Knights are like this big hammer, you know, and that like the Inquisition is like a scalpel, you know. Because every time I'm like, we could save this, it's like, let's blow this place up. You could do that, please don't.
Really,
It's only
here's
exterminators.
the thing though. The Inquisition's typically the ones saying, blow it up.
Like if
The Acolytes are the ones who are like, hey, so I found
Acolytes
this
do
stuff.
precision
What do you
stuff.
want to do with this information?
It's like, let's blow it up.
Here's a sensitive way we could go about it. And the Inquisitor's like, exterminate us.
Wait, it was just one guy. We don't even know if it was a mutation.
No, whole planet.
I think it was just a
Call it that.
radiation.
Call it that.
So we're going to go ahead and end there.
That
Okay.
works.
With the 3 things dead, and you guys are, moving
Headed to
into
the
the
bars.
facility.
Yeah.
Okay.
Headed towards.
And Joss is flying, and we'll say that you 2 march out on the walkway, and Joss comes down, and you guys are.
Island
That's the same.
delicately.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Power Fist first is how you
Oh,
typically
yeah,
land.
Power
Oh, I
Fist
guess
first,
I
yeah.
would be kind of pissed at this whole
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah,
That's fair.
and then you guys are walking towards the thing, and we'll stop there.
So we're walking, they're flying, we're getting there.
Running.
Alright, yeah.
Cool.
yeah.
Alright. I didn't get to use my power again.
It's not time.
Yeah, it's not time. There needs to be more demons.
I also worry about that power.
How long are you
What
passed
power?
out for?
I don't know. Because it like kills a ton of things, which is awesome, but then you immediately go unconscious.
Yeah.
Oh, did you win last time, or was it you, or was it you, or were you? It was you. Are you sure? What'd you win for?
Deco did something.
I think it may have been a tie between these 2.
I don't remember.
Because I thought you won.
You know what?
I thought he won.
Yeah,
Maybe you both won.
I think
I
we
don't know.
both did win.
Because you had the stuff with
I got
Titus.
like 300 XP, I think, from my session.
and you had just like your
So it was
Terminator
just-
stuff and
Because
I'm
I got
being cool with the Grey
meeting
Knights.
with the Grandmasters upon the Righteous Dawn.
so
This is kind of hard.
Yeah, we didn't do a whole lot this session.
yeah.
It was a bit disorganized. on
We were
our
a
part.
We were a little all over the place.
Yeah, there was some monologuing. So I guess we just give it to Alvis.
No, he doesn't need experience.
Alvis has too much experience.
With what?
He's a jaded piece of crap.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Let's see. Jeez.
I was late to class today because I got distracted with the dog in our backyard and I was playing with it. And then Shay was like, "Where are you?" And I was like, "Oh, I started 10 minutes ago."
Don't worry about it.
That's so funny.
I know. She's like, "Are you at home?" And I was like, "I'm in the car." Not like in our house, outside.
Oh yeah, I've already left.
I'm not in our backyard. The
How
dog.
did you guys like this session?
It was fun.
Right.
I like the plot
disorienting.
stuff. It was a bit disorienting, like figuring everything
I
out.
felt
But
disorganized. I'm still trying to figure out how to play my character as well, and I'm just like, what do I do? I usually just run at things.
What was because I kind of felt like I wasn't getting things through as clearly as I wanted.
Part of that is just my fault. I couldn't process information tonight.
I don't know. It's also hard getting back into it after a week. But,
yeah, I don't know if I had any particular problems with the session, other than like some things moving at a slower pace.
Mm-hmm.
I think
We were
need
super
to
slow.
do.
I just
We've
wanted to
had
kill
that happen.
What
Alvis.
is it called? Where you
I didn't
do
like
the
this
turn
session
to
because I didn't
combat?
kill
Yeah.
Alvis.
Yeah.
Anytime we do combat, we should just do initiative, or else it gets like.
Yeah,
Mushy.
we were kind of all over the place because we hadn't decided.
It was
that.
hard. I didn't do that at first just because like combat hadn't technically been entered.
Yeah, and
So it was hard.
It still had.
And then there was some narrative stuff going on, but people wanted to do things.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's not a bad thing.
No, it's
Well,
not.
plus like you're still getting your character down. Also not a bad thing.
Yeah.
But I think it's good because we're all learning things about Grey Knights. So if they want to do Grey Knights in the future, they can.
You know what I like? I'm gonna write this down because it was my favorite moment.
Oh, I know what my favorite moment is too.
I'm sorry, this stuff with Alvis
Oh,
is kind of weird. Alvis is kind of weird though.
I think it's fine.
I hated this session because I didn't get to kill Alvis.
It's gonna take a while before we actually.
He's
get to
like
kill him.
he's a major boss.
I could have caught him.
And
I am so surprised no one did anything about Helena just like walking off.
I was
tried.
going to do stuff, but then
Lore wise,
Oh, but it was like it wasn't really stuff. It was more like no.
well, okay, so I was going to do like a charm thing, but like after like all this other like I don't know, like somehow I got the impression that like the time had passed by like something you said or something.
Oh.
And I was like, dang it, I was gonna go for like a charm.
So we
test.
just moved on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, because she looked back and she was like, "If I were you,
I
I'd
was-
run."
Yeah, I was
And
gonna be
that
like,
kind of
open
sucked.
your eyes.
Please,
Think
sir,
of if I
back
was
the
I would have been like,
Well, and also like you guys kind of got it on the head too. Like she was given a nodal command.
I was hoping if
I-
Echo just resaid the word that it would make me in control.
No, because it says stuff in the book like it. Only the Inquisitor's voice as well is what registers.
What is this?
you know,
It's
I was just
switches
hoping that
sides.
like charm plus 20 would have gotten it.
All right, here we go.
Oops.
Crisis. He is telling Alvis he's going to burn.
That was pretty good, yeah.
That was my favorite.
Hi, I'm Crisis. I'm going to
I'm
light your
going to
fire.
burn
I'm gonna burn you
Burn
alive.
you alive.
Yeah.
Joss, classic Joss, sassiness towards Thaddeus.
Thaddeus deserved it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thaddeus and
Thaddeus is
Alvis.
dead.
Everyone
Fine.
really.
Crisis for purging the demon host with cleansing fire. And Crisis, Flamio Hotman.
Wait, what was that? One more time.
Flamio Hotman. From Avatar The Last Airbender. All right, everybody. Well, we're grateful you watch, and hopefully the story makes sense to you guys. Kind of makes sense to us. I don't know, whatever. But that's session 50 something,
54.
54. And I was like, I'm not even gonna get it wrong. I'm just not gonna guess.
Hurry and
But,
end it so we can say all our slurs.
Whoa.
Oh.